everyone, if you're wondering where you are, you're on my channel, it's Salif, and it's time for... Today I'm going to show you kind of my favorite books that I read in 2014. First book I will show you today is Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Redby. It's a dystopian classic and it's the story of Gay Montag. This book because there's a presentation of my school about dystopian novels and they presented this and it's really catch my attention because it's about books and if you read it you will understand that the center of plot, the center of everything in this novel about books, and I love books, so and I know I heard a lot amazing things about this book and I decided to read it and I love it. Like I finished it in this edition there are 238 pages and I finished it in less than an hour. And yes, they showed a trailer of it in the class, like it was fan made, but it was still amazing and I love it. And so I decided to read it and I highly encourage you to read it if you haven't read it yet, and I realize that I've said you better read this video. Yes, so this is definitely Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. Yes! For 2 years everyone is talking about this book, but I just read it. This love story is really cute that put you a smile faces everywhere. I love Park so much. There's lyrics, like one of my favorite books, favorite bands, and I adore Eleanor's and Park's story, especially Eleanor, and love it that I actually love everything about this book. And if you're as late as I am, read this book. You're going to love it. Turn of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. OMG. OMG is created while someone reading it. Really, Celine Saradi. Oh, she is the most badass character of this generation. More badass than anyone. Her story is like, oh, and I'm like, there is this Assassinate, Turn of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and very bad that when you can find Hair of Fire in my country, but I'm planning to read it soon. And I'm not watching any videos or not tracking anything related to Turn of Glass series on Tumblr. Because I don't want to get to be spoiled about it, because everyone seems to be spoiled and I'm just like, no, I'm not going to watch it or read it or saw pictures about it. No, but Turn of Glass, the 3 books I read is like my favorites and I adore this. There's no princess left. Celine Cole, and if you watch my Crown of Midnight review, you see that I'm really obsessed about this series, and if you haven't read it yet, what are you waiting for? Christmas has passed, but if you wanna a great New Year gift, you can get it. You can. Why don't you? More people need to know about this series, so more people need to read it. Throne of Glass. A book that everyone seems to be upset, but I have only read it in the summer, and it is Anna and the French Kiss. As usual, if you have watched my Anna and the French Kiss discussion video, you saw that I'm really obsessed about this book because it's amazing. I love Paris. I love France. I love names called Etienne. I love Anna, and I love this book. I love this book, really. Really, you know how much I adore this book. And every page is just like a bomb of cuteness, especially the scenes of Etienne and Anna, and I'm dying to read the next 2 books. So again, if you haven't read it yet, what are you waiting for? Read this, because 372 pages. And I finished the day I bought it. So really, you can. So buy this, read this, love this. That's all I wanted to say. The first two books of a trilogy, and the third book doesn't seem to be came out ever, thanks to Patrick Roofness. We are all dying to read the third book, and you got gas. I know you have gas, so these two books I will show you. And next on my list is The Name of the Wind and The Wise Man's Fear. OMG, they are amazing. And also a quick note, if you use this to break someone's head or make an important damage, these are the books you should use, because they are like heavy and they can hurt someone badly. I tried it and I'm successful. So these are the books actually. Okay, let's do a quick okay, in the books there's this Quetta man who is like, he's in the third book is telling the story of his life. And although in The Wise Man Fear, the second book seems to be having a happy ending kind of, but like there's a plot twist. Like, I need to stop this because things are going to be turned really bad, and yes, the end. And the third book is nowhere. There's nothing about it. All we know is Patrick Roofness has already finished writing the third book, but still, I don't know, he's still doing something about it, and I can't wait. And like many people who read these two books, I can't wait. So we want the third book, and I really want to know what happened. Well, what happened or what will happen to Mount Britain, and I really want to know what will to his older self, also his story, also Dana. Right, I got so many questions, and I need to start reading The Name of the Wind. I've got like, there are 5 days, school days, and I got 5 exams. And because of that, I finished the first 50 pages like in 2 weeks, and the rest one day. This book at school once, and my friend taken and like read some pages, and when I returned to school, she was just like, Quatandana, Quatandana, and I was just like, where do you know? And then I read it, and then you didn't read it. Yes, I know, I just skimmed the book, and yes, and everyone seems to adore this book, so if you haven't read it yet, why not? Join the sweet torture of reading his books. Step number 1. It's so heavy. It's City of Heavenly Fire, the book that I don't have any hopes, but it turns out to be an amazing novel thanks to James Carter's Tessa Gray and the Messages of Will Herondale. Because, well, I can say that I don't like Mortal Instruments as much as I love Infernal Devices, and I'm really one of the people who will say this to Cassandra Clare. If you can write books like Infernal Devices, then why are you writing Mortal Instruments? Because Mortal Instruments is nothing when it's compared to Infernal Devices. Well, for example, it doesn't have a William Herondale, who is, if you don't know, the most kick-ass, amazing character in literature. And also, he loves Charles Dickens, and I love Charles Dickens, so we are soulmates. My best friend hears this, she's going to kill me. Anyway, I don't care. And so yes, I've got really no hope for this book. Okay, Cassandra Clare can be a genius about writing the final books. For example, Clockwork Princess, which for my opinion is the best young adult anything book ever. Be in the middle because the series is like middles. I don't like Clary at all. I hate Clary. And so, but this book is amazing because I really adore this because it has so many Infernal Devices references. And also, although I hate Sebastian, it's really, I understood that he is one of the best villains of the young adult literature. Actually, Wallet used amazing adult villains, and also that thing about Sebastian in the end of the book. I'm not going to spoil it, although I'm dying to spoil it to you. It's not. You know, I cried for Sebastian, although I don't know why, because he had destroyed too many good things during this series, but I don't know, I really cried. And I think we should really inspire from this about writing the last novels, or writing last novels, maybe Rick Riordan. Anyway, we're going to talk about this later. So yes, Cassandra Clare, amazing job, and one of my favorite books of 2014. The last book on my list, my favorite books list, is a bomb of epicness. You all watch the series, but how many of you read the books? Because books are as spectacular as the series. And yes, I'm talking about of Thrones, which is the first novel of the series, A Song of Ice and Fire. So yes, I will admit it, for all summer I watched Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones and Game of Thrones. Because Game of Thrones is amazing. Because Game of Thrones is amazing. I don't know what else to say. You know, all of you know what happens, but the book is like reading everything again, and it's amazing. So you really understand why this show is amazing, because it's based on an amazing novel. A novel, Game of Thrones, is amazing. Also, the rest of the books are amazing, but I'm not strong enough, you know, to show all of them together, just because they're so heavy. But so I picked on Game of Thrones, and really, if you love the series, please read this, because R plus L equal to G. I'm going to show you my favorite book to movie adaptation. So in 2014 there are many great book to movie adaptations, but well, there is one that I was just like, yes, this is my favorite book to movie adaptation. And this is da 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 da, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I read The Fault in Our Stars. I've said so many faults in our stars. Okay. Like before the John Green fandom, before everyone is dying for John Green, reading all of his books. Yes, that's why I can call myself the true John Green fan, because you know the storyline, and Augustus Waters is my husband. If you don't know it, Augustus Waters is mine. And I really love Ansel Elgort portraying Augustus Waters, because he is the perfection. Also, it's their chemistry between Shailene Woodley and Ansel Elgort is amazing, spectacular. Give me a dictionary so that I can find all the great adjectives that can describe Shailene and Ansel together. And yes, I can do this like all day. Spectacular, great, amazing.
2,000 years later.
Great, good, all them together. And so yes, that's why this is my favorite book to movie adaptation of the year, soundtrack. And the only reason I added this category because I want to talk about If I Stay. Really? Well, I love it. I love If I Stay so much that I had to talk about it, because its movie was like so cute and you love it, because Adam, Mia, amazing. You know, music is my music is my life. Music and books are my life, and I loved when they are combined together in a book. So, and If I Stay, William Stone, Mia's classic music, and just the combination of it is amazing. So yes, and also the movie of it is also amazing and was a powerful rival to Fault in Our Stars in the best book to movie adaptation. And so yes, there are many great songs in it, and also, well, I got really something over cello, because cello is an amazing instrument. So most of the people think that people who listens rock all the time doesn't like other things. So for me it is like, I listen everything except shitty music. Parsley and Dream World. Trust Parsley and Dream World. I love it. I just Love it. I loved all the songs and also the movie. And yes, it was just a reason for me to speak more about If I Stay. And so, it's like the ending of best categories. So yes, now we have a category that I would like to talk about. And it's not the best. Actually, yes, it's not the worst book of the year, but it is the most disappointment book of the year. And this category is added because only of a book. And I hate to put this book in this category because it's like my most anticipated book of 2014 and I hate it. I'm going to talk about it in this category, but I have to because it's not what I expected, like everyone. We didn't expect it to be this. Yes, I'm talking about Blood of Olympus by Rick Riordan, which is a complete shit. Percy Jackson is my favorite series of all time, and but this, what? This is what, this isn't what I wanted it to be. Shit. I'm sorry. A shit, like, Percy Jackson doesn't appear at all. Like, Percy, throughout the book, Percy is like a dog, and Jason tells him, go to there, go to there, goes there, doesn't have, take, what? Percy is not like this. Rick, what the heck were you thinking? Why are you writing this book? Well, it all started with Percy Jackson, and it needs to end also with Percy Jackson. So why? Really? Why? Why did you write this? Okay, I love Leo, but the last verse needs to be about Percy. Also, Percy needs to have a major role in the war, if you call it a war. Because it's like it's the war with the giants ended like in 3 pages. 3. And for the 4 books, you are going to talking about the great, big, epic battle. And there were only 3 pages. And Percy wasn't even included in the war with the Gael. He was there hanging with Greeks. That wasn't Percy Jackson's sass. Really? This guy has just came back from tortures, and what the hell you're thinking about writing this book? That wasn't even Perceval. Just it's like only one kid Perceval moment, and like it's like 3 sentences and it's not. Why didn't you include any Percy or anybody's point of view? Also, you know there isn't needed Reina and Nico's chapter together. Yeah, well, we need a Percy point of view because like you said in your Twitter, they done what they need to do. No, this people call it like the last Percy Jackson story ever. So there isn't Percy Jackson. So really, why? This book could have ended like so much epic and so much greater, but you give us this. No. I'm not regretting it. Not. So, everyone, this is the ending of my best of 2014 video, and yes, it's all for today. See you in the next video.